Golden Boy Fighter Kid Austin say, Errol, stop capping. In my Blueface voice, he said, stop capping. He said, Errol, the metrosexual pearl, is out here capping about his eye injury on Fight Hype. And I'm glad somebody's speaking the real, because, you know, it's hard to criticize your peers in the social media era where these dudes are so emotional and sensitive. And then first thing they want to say you hating, then they don't want to spar with you, they don't want to work out with you, they don't want to talk about you no more. And there ain't too many people who don't care what people think. You know what I'm saying? It ain't too many people who don't care about being liked or being disliked. And like it or not, that's what makes a great leader. And like it or not too, that's a huge differential between dudes that get women and dudes that don't get women. You know what I'm saying? That's a big part of it. A lot of dudes that get women, they don't care. They'll walk up to a group of 10 women and tell the one they want, hey, what's up? What's good? They'll, you know, confidence. They don't care what nobody else thinking. And then once you figure this out, that everybody fighting their own personal demons, and this is what social media hides so well, that everybody fighting their own personal demons. People like to hide it, like their relationship and their life so perfect, and they getting it. I learned that shit. I had to really. That's one thing YouTube taught me, that everybody got their demons, but being on social media. But come on, what you doing? That's one of the things that taught me too, because I used to be hanging with dudes and they used to be broke and they used to be acting like they got it on social media. And I'm like, dog, nigga, you just asked me for 10, 20 bucks. And that's the difference. So I salute him, because it's bullshit. And my whole thing about it is, I think Errol Spence is saying that to try to entice people to buy into a rematch. Because that's his last opportunity at payday. He knows it's over with. He know he ain't physically the same. He not going to get in there and want to go back and tune up. He not. He not going to get in there and go back and tune up and make that type of tune-up money. You know? And Kid Austin said he ain't saying he faked the surgery or nothing like that, but he said if he couldn't see, ain't no trainer or commission, I'm paraphrasing, gonna allow him to go out there. And that's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying. So if you're really injured and you really couldn't see, then we need an investigation of the doctor that you went to go see, the Nevada State Athletic Commission. Somebody need to be fined, suspended, or lose their license to practice. You know what I'm saying? And then if they open up an investigation, you know what he gonna say. Well, you know, I was just playing, I was just joking, and all this type of stuff. So for a guy that said I don't make no excuses, when it came down to that dollar, he started making excuses. Because he know going in there with Castanos, moving up in weight, trying to go get a title, it's not gonna bring the same prize that a Crawford is. Even if you lose to Crawford again, you still guaranteed around $20 million, is the word on the street. Allegedly. Ain't gonna make that nowhere near fight Tim Tszyu or fighting Jerron Ennis or fighting Castanos or fighting none of them dudes, Fondora or Mendoza or even Jamel Charlo. You ain't gonna make none of that. And we all know that to be the case. So, but Kid Austin right, like, come on, dog. This shit getting comical. And what he doing? Feeding off the fans. What the fans do? What is Errol Sexuals doing? PB? Oh, they try to, anything Crawford did, they try to diminish it. Oh, he fought the Ink Man Machine. Ooh. You know what I'm saying? Oh, he got undisputed. Ooh, they try to diminish everything that he was doing. Everything that the man did, they try to diminish. Everything that the man was doing, they tried to diminish. You know? So, and shout out to Kid Austin for speaking up, bro. The dude simply just trying to sell a rematch. And the reason it ain't no rematch is because he didn't perform up to par. You know what I'm saying? And you can say, well, Al Heyman didn't give him a fight, and Al Heyman, you know, Al Heyman didn't keep him busy. He shelved him and all that type of other shit. And you want to say that? That's cool. That's cool. You would say Al shelved him and all that type of stuff. But whose fault is it that they don't have the discipline to stay in shape between fights? Whose fault is that? Whose fault that they didn't live a fighter's lifestyle? That's his fault. You know what you need to do. You just didn't have the discipline to do so. He just like a glorified Adrian Broner, kind of want to be a celebrity more than he want to be a fighter. And this is why you understand why people need to get up out their hometown. That accident wouldn't have happened if he was in his hometown. You know, some of them habits, them bad habits he developed outside the ring wouldn't have happened if he was in his hometown. And that's no cap. A lot of that shit wouldn't have happened. This is why guys don't like to go home and play when you're too young. And the number one thing he should have did was get the hell out of Dallas. And a grown man can't make another grown man do something. His father, Al Heyman, but that's what they should have did. You seen that Floyd tried to save Gervonta Tank Davis from going home. Bought him in penthouse, say this is where you need to be at. What Tank do allegedly? Sold all the shit and went back home and got in a whole bunch of trouble. These young guys want to fuck around and find out instead of listening to guys that's been there before. He would have moved out of Dallas. He'd have been none of that situation he was in. He wouldn't have been in that. Should have moved to Southern California, or he should have moved to New York, somewhere, Charlotte, Alabama, somewhere. Everybody ain't mature enough to stay at home and make all that type of money. And he wasn't one of them. So now he got to resort to selling excuses to sell a rematch, and ain't nobody buying it. Ain't nobody want to fund your retirement. When you sit up there and you saying 70-30, 80-20, I've been retiring my parents. You talking all that cash money shit. Nah, bitch, go take that money that you earned before and shove it up your ass. All that shit that you was barking, wrong side of the street, easy work, and I'm gonna take the easy route. You was talking all that shit to the fans. Saying I'm gonna take the easy route and all that shit, cool. And one thing about being at home too, the benefit to the fans was he heard all that shit that niggas was saying he was scared about Errol. He was scared of Terence Crawford. And that's why he got in the ring with Terence Crawford. It was his pride. It was homie pride. It was his pride. That's why he got in the ring with Terence Crawford. It was his pride. It was his pride. That's exactly what happened. It was his pride. He let the pride get the best of him. But Kid Austin is right. You ain't want shit wrong with your ass, nigga. If you couldn't see, we need to have an investigation. We need to have an investigation on that doctor, on the commission, on all that shit. There needs to be an investigation. There needs to be an investigation. he trying to sell a rematch, he gonna get some people in trouble. All because you didn't live up none. Now, you know I'm a step. I hope he step. I hope Crawford come and step, because you know we still waiting for you to step. Truth behold, man, we shouldn't even see you back in the ring. You got your ass moved so bad. It will make it worse. He did all that running for years. All that running he did for years. And we found out why. I knew it. When it came to Danny and Sean Porter and all them, he was blowing hot fire. He was talking cash shit. He was talking cash shit. But when it came to Bud, wrong side of the street. He started moving different. Derrick James started talking different. You know what I'm saying? Everybody in the process starts moving different. They knew they was about to get that ass taxed. But let me know what you girls and guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Get all notifications, increase your chance to get notifications. We go live or drop a video. Financially, want to support the channel, Cash App, $CJ Good313. Venmo CJ Good313, PayPal link in the description. Hit the link tree, follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, all. I appreciate the love, support. Peace.